Hi, Brian from the Baseball Home. Here we have the Hack Attack pitching machine from Sports Attack. Want to go over some of the advantages, disadvantages this machine has compared to others that we sell. So let's say you want to choose what type of pitch you're going to throw. Easily done. The Hack Attack comes with a chart based on your player's youth league or for his high school, college, pro. Shows you what you want to turn each dial to. Each dial controls a wheel. This left is your top left, the right is the top right, and the bottom is down here. The speed of those wheels is going to determine the type of pitch that you throw, whether it's a fastball, curveball, slider, split finger, knuckleball. This machine will do all those pitches from a right hand and a left hand rotation. To adjust them, simply turn the dials. If I'm looking for a high school pro fastball, I'm just going to go 6, 6, 10, start loading it up and go. Using this machine is super simple. You don't have to be a coach, you don't have to be a facilitator, you don't have to own a whole place like this. Any parent can use this machine. Simply turn the dials for any pitch type that you want, micro adjustment up and down, left and right, simple. For this, I recommend for any parent, any coach, any pro organization, this is the machine you want. So let's say you're done doing some cage work, you want to get out in the field, right? So we're out in the field, we want to start working on grounders and we want to start working on some fly balls. Big advantage of using a machine like this is consistency. I don't know if you've ever used a fungo bat and you've tried to hit consistent grounders. You've got to be a specialist. There's nothing that substitutes the use of a pitching machine out in the field. Simple. You want to throw some pop-ups, crank it up. You can easily, by hand, tilt it up, tilt it down. Now if you want to go more left and right, simply loosen this knob. Once it's loose, you can throw it out of the way. Now we can go left, we can go right. I've seen a lot of facilities, a lot of sports programs, a lot of travel programs using this machine out in the field. They get it set up by home, maybe down the line. I've seen where they'll use two machines. They'll have one down first, one down third, and they're shooting balls consistently at the third, short, first and second, going to outfield, right? I can be easily going out to left field, hitting pop-ups, center field, right field, work to my infield, back and forth, quick. That's a huge advantage of using this machine for practices, not only in the cage, but out in the field. Just like the Hack Attack Junior, the Hack Attack is portable. Comes with the wheels that you can move the machine around. Unlike the two-wheeled machines, it doesn't roll on the wheels that are actually making contact with the ball. I'm going to show you how simple it is to actually take this machine from in the cage to have it moving, ready to go out in the field. All we do, we lock this down for our left and right movement, so that way it stays steady. Loosen up our elevation so we can lock it in. Elevation's locked in, machine's tight. This is where it gets tricky. Now this machine is over 100 pounds. I highly recommend the use of another person to move this machine, but it can be done by yourself. Simple. Tilt it up. Once you get it to a point that it's sturdy, you want to get in front of the machine. Support it coming down. Do not let it drop. Do not let it fall on yourself. Set it down, right? Once it's down, you can see the guard holds the wheels off the ground so we don't get dirt or anything on the wheels. Simple to take the leg out. The Hack Attack comes with a built-in holder for the legs for transporting it from the cage out into the field. Once we got it ready to go, one-hand operation, right? I can easily move this machine around. More info on this machine and others, check us out on the Baseball Home. Give us a like to this video and subscribe for more content coming out soon. Now I'm going to go over how easy it is to set the machine up. All I did, moved it over into the batting cage location where I wanted the machine. Pull the legs out. Put them in. Again, I recommend the use of two people to lift this machine, but it can be done by yourself. Once it's in position, you want to get the wheel set, pick it up, make sure you're not going to hit on anything, and it's set up ready to go. Now I'm going to go over the simple use of the machine. As you can see, we have the screen set up. All that's for is to protect me standing here putting the balls in the machine. Once you turn the unit on, you're gonna see the red light, it's gonna flash. All that is telling you it's getting the wheels spun up to the actual speed that you've dialed each of these into. It should only take a few seconds for the machine to get ready. As you can see, we've got a green light. Now, let's say I want to throw a fastball and I'm working with a, let's just say I'm using a youth player. I want 3, 3, and 7. So I make my adjustment to 3, 3, and 7, right? That machine is turned down a little bit. It's going to take a few seconds for that to slow down and get ready for the pitch. Once it hits green, that means we're ready to go. We also have these speed charts, which are available. We can share these with you. Shows you each of the pitch type and speed for each pitch and actual dials on the machine. So we got a green light, we're ready to go. As you can see, that is way too low, right? Our first pitch bounced halfway. All I got to do for that, crank it up. Now we're throwing strikes. Simple. Let's say I've been throwing strikes for a while. I'm pretty consistent. I'm putting a 4-seam grip in there. And I'm a little low. I want to go start working a little inside out. Simple. All we do, we just crank this left and right. Okay. Now, let's say we want to start working on a little bit of a curveball. We're going to say a right-hand curveball. 3, 7, and 1 is what our dial selection. Now what that is telling you I'm going to show between 55 and 64. But really, all you need to do is keep the ratio of 3 to 7 to 1. What that means is 3 to 7 to 1. If we wanted to throw slower, we could go 2, 6, and still 1. What that's going to do is it's going to make this right-hand wheel spin faster, which is going to create that curveball rotation. It sees that we're still giving us a second to be ready to throw the pitch. Now that we've got a green light, we're ready to go. All we have to do, load it up. We have the machine set up for a right-hand curveball. We can see that's pretty good right there. Let's say I've been working that a little bit and I want to give them one low and outside. Crank the machine a little left, go a little down, and you can see it shows you which way. Low and outside every time. Simple. Any parent, any coach, anybody can use this machine and dial it in. Get your player those pitches that, you know, as a parent, I can't throw a curveball like I used to. But with a machine like this, I can. For more information or a machine like this, check us out at thebaseballhome.com.